And Harvey quickly out of the square, going to the defensive area. He's going to be a loose man across half back at this opening bounce.
Keogh slides in. Rucks go at it. Everett missed the ball. O'Donnell wide of the pack, kicking down towards half forward. Mark is missed down there by Mercury. Recovers well from 55. Long down towards full forward. Lucas goes back and takes a bounce. A kind one for the Bombers.
It was only a split second after, but he didn't have possession of the ball. How much latitude do the umpires give the players in their tackling?
Oh, look, if he's tackled immediately after he disposes of the footy, that's still penalising, or should still penalise him for holding the man.
Mercury, great finish, got it from Blumfield. Goal.
Well, they've certainly grabbed hold of the initiative here, Essendon.
This is Beveridge towards the wing. Good contest. Barnard fisted away. Harvey has the ball on the centre wicket area. Goes wide. Awkward one for Dale Wakeland. Coming through was Fraser. Hardwick on the overlap in his base. Calthorpe with an opportunity now. Calthorpe down towards the 50 and Moorcroft. No one up ahead. He can run in. Measure the kick. Goes from 35. Oh, that's cool. That's very good.
That's at centre half forward for St Kilda, that little melee of players going on.
Careful what you say. Denham down towards half forward. Big pack off hands. Opportunity in front for Lucas. Rides a tackle from Winmar and kicks a goal. Taken by O'Donnell. High kick inside the 50. Saints with the numbers. Buick knocks it back towards the middle. Good policy. Brilliantly done by Lloyd. Moorcroft slips it away. Lucas should have gone with the right. Came back on the left. Took too much time. Fraser keeps it going. Goalwood. It's pretty tough in there. Now it comes back to Fraser. Lloyd couldn't move it. Fraser can. Kicks a goal. A double whammy. Harvey hasn't got the ball, and it's working against St Kilda as Calthorpe goes across to Blumfield again. Short pass. Wellman on the wing, wants to run. He's away now. That's ambitious. Slipped it away though. Hardwick on the overlap, kicks inside the 50, and Lloyd, strong hands, good mark.
Yes, he really went for the lead then, Lloyd.
Sean Denham, an interesting exchange for him.
Matthew Lloyd. Gun barrel straight.
Speed on the wing, Jones hasn't been able to cope with it at present.
Yes, who took the kick, and the mark is a brilliant one taken by Hurd. Blumfield kicked it to him.
Jumped over the top of the 6'10" bloke.
Hurd from 60 metres out, sets it up, intended for Lloyd, who waits behind. He's the crummer, rubbers it towards goal, and it's good. Denham at half-back, feeds it inside. Fraser once more. Slippery did well. Simons coming up towards the wing. Feigns a hand pass. Kicks it towards centre half-forward. Moorcroft launched himself. Couldn't rake it in. Quick hand pass away. Buick hurriedly onto the boot. Floats inside the 50. Lloyd was up almost the mark. The crumb spilled to Heffernan. Heffernan goes into the open goal. And this time the Bombers don't miss.
Ground after a similar injury, so I think it's just flared it up again.
Buick to the wing. Carosella gets rid of his marker, picks up the ball, kept it going. Denham, brilliantly done. Trying to lay it into the path of O'Donnell. It bounces across towards a teammate and Lucas anyway. O'Donnell goes again. Knocks the ball to Heffernan. Heffernan just outside the 50 to Denham. Denham to O'Donnell, who's run on. Flirts with the idea of going on. And then pulls up about 25 metres out.
But their former skipper may well do that now.
8th possession for O'Donnell. He steers it through, coming off 24 possessions last Sunday. Somerville coming off the ground. Down 27 to 61. Towards half back. Carosella could have marked it, knocked it down. O'Donnell spears it into the middle. Moorcroft hand passes to Bolton, the youngster, going at goal, and he's got it. And I venture to say that's his first.
Ever. Interesting
Denham.
How did the ball get there?
To centre half forward. Lloyd couldn't control it, finds it on the ground to Lucas, feigns a hand pass, bought himself some time, little chip pass, not a particularly good effort. Burke controlled the half volley, Beveridge gave it away, O'Donnell gets the goal back.
He was a little bit concerned about whether or not he should have handballed over the top. In fact, he made the absolute wrong decision.
Wakeland looking for Lowe. Lucas, he's been handy, pumps it back in. Lloyd works off his man, little push on the shoulder, takes the mark about 15 metres out. Nicely made for a left footer, this angle. He eases around, pulls it back, gets the goal. He's got 3 now.
Well, none of us saw what happened, but something happened.
There was a discussion between Barnard and the umpire prior to the last centre bounce.
You think it was the umpire, John?
No, I don't think it was the umpire.
Is that a big story?
but just he was obviously
Lloyd's kicked a magnificent goal. While all that was going on, he's kicked the goal.
You can see Dipper talking to a man in the crowd, so he's actually not listening to us at the moment.
I think he's just stretching that caustic muscle.
Right.
There's the bounce. Lowe thumps it out of the air. Harvey onto the loose ball, goes across the ground and gave it away. And Fraser has it directly in front, only 40 metres out. He's already kicked one.
Kick Mark Fraser, but as long as he times it, we'll kick the distance.
From 45. It's okay. Another one for the Bombers. Did anyone see that?
Oh yeah, there's certainly been discussion as to whether anybody got a better view of it than the bloke in control at the time.
Everett knocks it down. Buick kicks smothered. Bolton thumps it about 25 metres. Worth a kick. Moorcroft a chance to run onto it. Gets free of Thompson. 45 metres out. They're putting it on the scoreboard now. The best possible answer.
And Essendon have got it today, and St Kilda have not.
Dipper.
Still no news on Barnard, but there's only one player left on the bench for Essendon, and that is Blake Carosella. Somerville won't take any part either because he's still very hazy from the first half.
Heffernan got it to O'Connor. Bomford through the centre, probing kick inside the 50. Going back, the mark is held by Lloyd. Courageous mark too, because 2 players were coming up from behind. Going for number 5, got 10 in the night series, his best in the day series. The regular season is 8 against Melbourne, round 14 last year. That's official 5 now for Matthew Lloyd. Wants to go, whoops, ran into trouble. Lloyd snuck up on him. Beveridge gives it away straight to Simons. No confidence with the Saints now at all. Well, I knew that was going to come. O'Connor made to earn it. I think it'll be 50. Big Pete about a step too late.
With just a couple more
It's
sparks.
bubbling, isn't it, Jared? It's just
may
bubbling.
just explode.
And Jared, just on that, it is really. Oh, here we go. As O'Connor lines up for a certain goal and dodges it, but it is important that the umpires don't overreact because they can.
Takes the mark. And now the Bombers, rebound opportunity presenting itself. O'Donnell, Simons, the defensive side of the wing. Brilliantly done. Great evasion. And a little bit of a rouge there. As to O'Connor. Feeds it back to Denham. The runner alongside Heffernan. Heffernan, forward of the wing. Probing kick. Moorcroft! He's done it again.
I tell you what, I was watching Gary Moorcroft then, Dennis.
That's a possible Cadbury Mark of the Year. How sweet it was. And he gets the goal. Unusual player. He's very hard to categorise, isn't he? 8 in 10, 8-11.
Does the name Sumich ring a bell?
He is the goal-kicking coach of the Dockers. Did you know that? That was publicised over here. O'Connor comes
Yes, I
through.
heard that.
It was released on April Fool's Day. Nobody
Doesn't
believed it
Darren
occurred.
Buick love this?
Here's Buick from 40 metres out. And he kicks a quick reply. The running goal, his specialty. Coming on a hard lead is Moorcroft. He's got some pace too. He pulled away from Brown in the approach to the ball there.
Takes a lot of steps because he's got short legs, but they do move pretty quick, don't they?
Yeah, you get that momentum going in any direction and suddenly it starts to gather speed. Here's Hardwick. Well shepherded. Donald did the shepherding. Hardwick kicks towards centre half forward. Simons was interfered with. He'll get a free kick. And across the shoulder. Little chip to the pocket. Mercury, who started so well. 2 early goals to ignite the Bombers. A minute and a half till three-quarter time as Mark Mercury goes for his third. And it's polished enough. Straight through.
But it may really rock their percentage early in the year.
O'Connor reaches over the top of Lowe. Lowe, though, Soccer's off the ground. Hardwick again. A springboard from half back goes to half forward. Mercury stretching, takes the mark, plays on wide of the mark, into the path of the lead offered down there by Carosella, and Carosella takes it only centimetres off the ground.
And it's interesting, all at the
margin currently at 70 points, this to increase it. Carosella. Well, goal after goal at the MCG. To Buick. Buick across the body. Denham talked into the mark. Nicely done. The man who did the talking now doing the running. That's Moorcroft. He's booted 3 goals. He's had 18 possessions. He's run inside the 50. Balances. The kick not particularly good, but it may be a goal. The defender's backing off and he sneaked it in.
He was responsible for Rob Harvey initially, and we know that when this game was up for grabs, that being in the first half, he was one of their better players, and he may well feature in votes, Lee. And I'm not sure if you're giving them or I am, but
no, you're giving them, Jared, so it's all on your head.
Well, Justin Blumfield is going to get a vote.
He's been very good, yeah.
In fact, when you look at them, probably...
They got it from Blumfield. Like Carosella. It's another goal. Their 23rd.
And you see Dustin Fletcher there just pushing back, trying to actually guard the mark and also trying to fill a gap.
Lazy kick from Winmar. They could pay a prize. Moorcroft gets another one. He's got 5.
Knowing that he could run, maybe it hasn't been the rib that's robbed him, but as you said, 3 or 4 weeks of really not having a good run at the footy, and it's just all compounded on him today.
Essendon edging forward. Hardwick taken high, feeds Denham. Gets a pick there from O'Connor, heads for home, and don't tell me that's a great goal. How about that?
When you're hot, you're hot.
Donald comes away to midfield. O'Connor, so hard working. Fraser, touch of brilliance, certainly plenty of speed, lays the ball into the path of Carosella, goes to Mercury. Mercury, the hand pass to a man close in. That's Heffernan. Heffernan steps around, settles, kicks. Hasn't got the carry, not quite, right on the line. They knock it about, picked up by Buick. It goes very high, it goes long enough.
Well, it didn't go very far, Dennis, because by the time the ball came down...
26-13, 12-15. Carosella, boot to ball, down towards half forward. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Hardwick throws it on the boot. In front, Fletcher. It is goal-kicking practice.
Completed at the end of this year, they'd be looking for overtime, the players, if that continued.
Fletcher. Pinpoint accuracy again.
Is it the fact that they got away with a pretty good win last week? Clearly it's a mental problem here for the Saints to be this far down.
Well, we're going to see another one.
Mercury races away, but the finish not the equal of the earlier good work. Although Fletcher took the mark, goes short to Buick. And you'd like him from here. Larron Buick in the right full forward pocket, and this is area X for them. They've got quite a few from there. He goes to Moorcroft, and Moorcroft has a chance to kick his 6th goal. Moorcroft. He's got 6 now. 5 in the second half. Down in front of the pack. Kept alive. Buick goes off the ground and kicks it. On the siren.
Point.
Oh. Well, they've developed quite a rapport, Buick and the goal umpire. But the goal umpire having none of it that time. It must have brushed the player on the way through.